What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Reddit Friday.
All right, Ivan. So I picked out some Reddit stories that I think they're pretty like creepy and scary. So I just want to bring them up and let you hear them, and you give me your thoughts and what you think. All right.
All right, sounds
All
good.
right. Let's get into the first one. On a foggy night, I encountered a hitchhiker named Jacob. Against my better judgment, I offered him a ride. As we drove through the darkness, an unsettling silence settled between us. I admit it felt strange and an eerie feeling. Jacob's demeanor remained distant, as if he carried a heavy burden. Time seemed to warp as we approached the outskirts of a small town. With a quiet plea, he asked, "Stop there." Unwillingly, I parked the car. As soon as Jacob stepped out, an icy wind swept through the car. My heart raced as I witnessed him slowly fade away, becoming one with the shadows of the woods. Shaken, I sped away, haunted by the encounter. In the town's diner, whispers and somber glances surrounded me. Conversations led me to the tragic truth. Jacob had perished in a hit and run on that very road a year ago. His spirits, forever trapped between worlds, continue to haunt those who offer him a ride, leaving a mark on the lives of those who cross his path. All right, so lesson learned, like never pick up a random stranger in the middle of nowhere, right?
Never.
I don't know about you, but that doesn't even come to mind. I'm not gonna do that at all.
Nah, I mean we're more than likely we're good guys.
Yeah.
But when it comes to something like that, I feel like it's just too risky.
Yeah, it's like any scary movie.
Mhm.
You pick up somebody, something's gonna happen, bro.
Something like
Right?
there has to be like a 50-50 chance that something's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah, like he's taking you to where you don't know, right?
Mhm.
And then on top of that, like, what are you gonna do? Like, you're gonna ask him all these questions and try to get to know him
Mhm.
in the little time that you're trying to go drop him off. Like, you don't know anything about this person.
Yeah, nothing.
So I wouldn't do that at all. But my thing is that if you're picking up this person, right?
All right.
How does this person look? Does I mean, because you know it's a ghost, right?
Yeah, like if you can see its face
Can
or
you
something.
see his face? Can you see through him? Does he look pale? Like,
Mhm.
I'm thinking about all this stuff. Like I wonder if he got in the car, he had to have closed the door, like all this shit, dude. I'm like,
is there anything that makes it look like looking back at it, is it fake? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, is it actually a ghost?
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, like, he dropped him off, and then out of nowhere, he just fades away,
Wow.
right? And then I'm pretty sure he might have been cold because as soon as he got out, there was a wind that came into the car.
Like, I wonder what do you think about that after you see him just disappear? Like, you know what I mean? Like, where did he go? What
Shit,
were
my,
you?
my first thought is like what the fuck just happened,
Mhm.
right? Like, never gonna do this again.
Never.
But then it's like, okay, I'm driving away. I get to somewhere, and then they tell you, oh, you know that there was somebody that actually died in that same location,
Yeah.
and it was a hit and run.
Wow.
I don't know, man. I think I would just freak out, bro.
Yeah,
I would be
freak out
like,
too.
I'll probably like drive back to wherever I need to get
I
to,
mean,
and not
imagine
stop.
imagine driving back.
Oh,
You had to
yeah,
like
dude, you
be
have to
driving
like
by yourself and not knowing where you're just gonna see it in the side of the road
imagine,
again.
like you see him
Will you pick him
again.
up again?
Hell no, dude. But also, like, what the hell is a ghost doing in trying to get picked up, right?
Mhm.
Like, what? Why? You know what I mean? Like, did he
I
did he
feel like
die and had to do something?
it's
You
probably
know?
not. You probably can't even answer that, right?
Yeah,
Like, I mean, it's just
unfinished business. I think.
yes.
Like, if he's trying to get to a destination, he gets out. I'm pretty sure that's where he needed to go.
Mhm.
What sucks is that he's like in this eternal loop of trying to get picked up and get dropped off. And he's never gonna like escape this loop, I guess. I don't know, man.
I mean, you never know. He was probably doing something bad, and that's like the last act that he did. So now he has to just relive that same act or something. You
Yeah.
never know.
I don't know, man. But just in that same topic of creepiness,
Okay.
I want to tell you another story.
All right.
And I don't even want to tell you about it. I just
Mhm.
want you to listen to it as well.
Okay.
And let's just get right into it. My mother always warned me about this tall man. She said, if you ever see this tall man, by all means, don't follow him anywhere. Well, this one time, she left me home alone, and whenever I was playing a video game, I heard some loud noises in my backyard. I looked outside the window, and near our garden, there in the darkness, stood a man about 8 feet tall, staring at me as I stared back. He reached out his hand and gestured for me to come over to him. Something made me want to also, since I caught myself unlocking the back door. When I finally opened it, he was gone. I snapped out of it and went back inside. As I was heading back to my room, I saw him again, but this time through the front door window. Scared, I called my mom and I told her what was going on, and she told me go in her closet and not come back out. As I was sitting in her closet, I started to cry as I heard some wet footsteps on our carpet. I then heard my mom's car pulled in the driveway and the footsteps stopped. I waited in silence, and out of nowhere my doorknob started to move. Someone was really trying to come in, and I couldn't control myself and I yelled. I was relieved to hear that it was my mother. She yelled and said, "Are you okay?" I responded, "I'm fine, Mom." And then she told me she was happy that I was alive and then calls me by the wrong name. I said, "Mom, my name is Jacob." She replies with, "Oh, I must have forgot." I turned and looked out the window. I see my mom in the car honking the horn for me to get in. I turned around, saw him, and this next part is a blur, but I don't remember running, but I know I did. We have now moved, and I fear this tall man. I don't think there's nothing scarier than hearing somebody calling for your name or, just asking to, to come over here or something. And that person sounds and looks just like who you think they are.
Like your mom?
Yeah, like your
Imagine
mom.
that.
But then there's something off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe the mannerisms or something like that are off, and you're like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is you.
Do you think you will catch that at the moment though?
I'm pretty sure. Like you're so used to seeing. I personally can tell a person from far away, like
Okay.
either from the way they look from the back,
Mm-hmm.
they walk or something. So there has to be some indication
Mm-hmm.
that you're like, I don't think this is that person, right? Like something's off.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure this thing, whatever it was, I'm guessing it was a skinwalker. I guess he transformed or shapeshift into his mom. That's like that to me is kind of like, damn, trust issues, bro. I don't think I could trust anybody after
Hell
that.
no.
Like that one time that we were sitting down in the couch, right?
Okay.
And we heard my mom's voice calling for me.
Oh yeah.
She was like, "Come over here," and
it
we
sounded-
heard it perfectly,
Yeah, it sounded just like her.
just like her. And then we went to go check, and she wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
But was that a ghost? Was that somebody calling us, trying to impersonate my mom? So maybe something could have happened to us. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, we would never know now.
Yeah.
But imagine if we were to like open the door and went outside and acting like everything was okay because we see our mom.
Yeah.
But then like for some reason I go back inside, and when you go back outside, it's like a tall freaking creature like that.
Yeah.
That'll be some scary shit.
Yeah. Or you're out there, right?
Mhm.
Like imagine if we had seen my mom, but it was that creature,
Mm-hmm.
and then we see the car pulled in. And it's my mom in the car. And it's like, who the fuck is this? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But I don't know, man. I mean, stuff like that, I read it and I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's fake, But it's cool to like hear these stories. Like, so everybody that's listening, obviously we know that these stories might be fake.
Yeah.
It's cool to think outside the box just to see maybe there's a chance that can happen. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I like to think about stuff like that, you
Yeah.
know? But yeah, this is a good podcast episode. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can keep up with our content, and we'll see you guys in the next Reddit Friday. Peace.
Adios.